Morning dear students, let's start with class 7th history chapter 2 new kings and kingdoms. So children, this is the part 2 of this chapter. Then we come to our next topic, that is prashastis and land grants. So children, in 6th standard you have studied about prashastis, prashasti of Samudragupta. Okay, so prashastis are the inscriptions you can see in the picture. Okay, it is the inscription written in the praise of the king. Okay children, and here also see one inscription of Ashoka pillar. On the Ashoka pillar it is written the inscription in praise of King Ashoka, Emperor Ashoka. This prashasti was written. So let's come back to the topic, that is prashastis and land grants. So prashastis are a special kind of inscription meaning in praise of. They were composed by learned Brahmins in praise of the rulers. So children, prashasti were written by learned Brahmins in praise of the ruler, that is kings. It used to depict the ruler as victorious warriors, okay, brave and victorious warriors. In the praise of the king it was written, which may not be literally true, but they tell us how rulers of that time wanted to illustrate themselves. So how they wanted themselves to be portrayed as. So these Brahman used to write about the king. They used to write all the praises about the king. And then in the next page we will see, here in the box there is the achievements of Naga Bhatta. So many rulers describe their achievement in prashastis. So which we have already studied about prashasti of the Gupta ruler, that was Samudragupta last year. So here one prashasti is written in Sanskrit and found in Gwalior, MP. Describe the exploits of Nagabhatta, a Pratihara king, as follows. So a prashasti was written here. So you can read this prashasti in the box later on, children. If the king like that prashastis, they gave land as gift to the Brahmins with records of it on copper plates. This is how Brahmins were rewarded by grants of land. Can you see this picture? A copper plate, children. When king was happy with the Brahmins, because they have written beautifully, portrayed beautifully about the king, okay, praised the king very well, so he was happy, and then he used to give land to the Brahmin, and this copper plate was the record of the land which was given to them. So let's come to the next page then. Here in this box we'll see what was given with the land. So what they used to give with the land, this is part of Tamil section of a land grant given by the Cholas. So Cholas has given this land grant, and a section of that is given in this box. So here it is, in this inscription it is written that along with the land, okay, along with the land, even the bushes, trees, fruit bearing plants, water, land, garden, okay, well, open spaces, pasture, a village, anthill, platform, canal, rivers, land, tanks, and fish ponds, beehives, and deep lakes. Everything was given along with it as a land grant. And if you read further, it was said that he who received the land can collect taxes from it, and he can collect the tax imposed by judicial officers as fines. The tax on betel leaves, then that on woven cloth, as well as on vehicles. So those who own this land can collect the tax from all these things. So further you can read whatever is written in the box. Then we come to the next paragraph, that is last paragraph, that is usually for the 12th century was a long Sanskrit poem containing the children, here Kalhana. Okay, Kalhana was a famous writer who wrote a long Sanskrit poem. The name was The River of Kings. So Kalhana's long poem in Sanskrit recorded the history of kings who ruled over Kashmir. So he has written about ruler of Kashmir in his Sanskrit poem. And unusually for the 12th century was a long Sanskrit poem containing the history of kings who ruled over Kashmir. So he has written about them. He usually used a variety of sources including inscriptions, documents, eyewitness accounts, and earlier histories in order to present his account. So he has used all these sources to write about this account. Now he was usually critical about rulers and their policies, but he has written about the poem. He used a variety of sources and he has written this Sanskrit poem, a long Sanskrit poem. So unlike the writers of Prashasti, he was often critical. Means he was usually critical about rulers and their policies.